Hi everybody, this is Steve, and I just want to put out a really quick video specifically for solo ad sellers and solo ad buyers to help you understand better when you have discrepancies in your click count. So what I'm going to do is just go over the different aspects of this. We've been enhancing the tools lately, and I just want to make you aware of those. So the first thing I want to do is show you two new FAQs that we've got for you now. Let me go to the FAQs, and they're right over here, very important FAQs. The first one is filtering versus blocking. This is a brand new FAQ. The second one is not actually new, but we've revamped it quite a bit, is why don't my click stats match? So let's go ahead and click on why don't my click stats match? And so the first thing you'll see here is that we now have the FAQ, how are clicks blocked and filtered? Because we found that people don't understand what filtered clicks are. You can go ahead and read through that FAQ, but I'll just tell you what a filtered click is. A filtered click is not blocked in any way. And I'm assuming you know what a block click is. It just doesn't go through. It's blocked, right? But a lot of people thought that filtered clicks were also blocked, and filtered clicks are not blocked. Filtered clicks are sent out through your links and rotators just like every other click. They're not blocked in any way. But what a filtered click is a click that's generated by a bot, a spider, or some other automated process that is not an actual human being clicking. It's a fake click. You know, kind of a simple way to think of filtered clicks are fake clicks. And so whenever Magick detects a quote-unquote fake click, it doesn't add it to your total count. It doesn't add it to your unique clicks, because that'll mess up all your conversions and your return on investment and all your other statistics that you have. So when a click is filtered, all it means is the count for that click is not added to your statistics so that your statistics are accurate. But the click itself is still sent out through your link or rotator. And it's very, very important to remember when you're reviewing your click count. So that's the one thing I want you to know, but I am going to encourage you to go read this, a complete discussion about how are clicks blocked and statistics filtered. It's very good for you to understand that and be very, very solid on the difference between filtering and blocking and doing nothing at all. The next part is we want you to check quality of your traffic. It's amazing how many times we get tickets where people are talking about discrepancies, and when we go in and look at the quality of their traffic, it is just terrible. And I think a lot of people just don't know how to check their traffic quality. So let me go ahead and show you how to do this. It's so simple. So let me go up to my rotators here. If this is the rotator, let's say this normal priority rotator is the name I have. If I want to see what the quality of my traffic is, it's very simple. We go over here, you click on the settings, the gear menu, and we choose traffic quality. Now, if you are just out buying traffic, you generally don't know what your traffic quality is. It's kind of hard to tell. So what we've done with Magick is we've just, with the millions of clicks that we get every single day, we've created a sophisticated algorithm to just take a look at traffic from coming in from everywhere and determining exactly what your traffic is like based on all the data that we're reviewing, and we give you a score. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. We have a nice little dial here, and you can see that this is in the low 80s. It's actually 82 is the traffic quality score. And what you want is you want to see your traffic up in this part of the range. You know, you want it to be fairly good traffic. Unfortunately, what we see in a lot of tickets that come in where people are concerned about discrepancies is their traffic is in the low 40s or even lower, just really terrible traffic, and yet they think they've got good traffic coming in that they are then sending off to their buyers. These are sellers getting traffic in, sending it to their buyers, and they don't realize that the traffic they're getting in is really poor traffic. So I just encourage you to go to your settings, choose traffic quality, and it'll give you a score, and right here with the question mark, if you click on that, you can see exactly what that traffic score breaks down to. So you can see an 82 would be good. If you're in the mid-40s, it's poor. Anything less than 40 is just really garbage traffic, and you can't really expect to get good results with that. So it's very important to go ahead and check your traffic right at the outset so that you understand what it is that you're working with. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and show you the different stats. I'm going to show you the share stats page, and I'm going to show you the public stats page. So let me go here and show you an existing share stats page, and I'm going to assume you know how to pull these up. Now, if we look at this particular share stats page, you can see here that we've added a time zone drop down to the page, if you're familiar with this, because we found that a lot of people weren't aware that if the buyer and seller are in different time zones, then you're going to run into discrepancies. And I'll give you an example here, right here. In this example, I'm in Eastern time zone, and I'm showing that I've sent 109 clicks, and I'm talking to a buyer, and the buyer's all upset saying, you only sent me about 90 clicks today. And I'm looking at my page here, and I'm saying, well, that's not true. I've sent you 109 clicks today. I can go back up. I can say, let me check today just to make sure. Yep, it's 109 clicks. And yet my buyer is swearing that they've only gotten about 90 clicks. Now, if I then ask the buyer, I say, well, what time zone are you in? And they say, well, I'm in California, so I'm in Pacific time zone of the U.S. And I go, oh, well, let me look. Hold on a second, because we're in different time zones, which is different hours on the planet. So if I go up here and I choose Pacific time zone, and then I choose today here, lo and behold, look what I see. My Pacific buyer has only received 91 clicks in his time zone for today because we're off by 3 hours. Now, if you think that 3 hours doesn't make a big difference, it can make a huge difference because it's not just 3 hours. It's 3 hours on either side of the time zone, so it's really 6 hours difference. And if you're looking at the flow of traffic coming through a rotator or a link, that can be significant. I was looking at a ticket the other day, and a seller was saying Magick was wrong. He's saying it's 40% off. I'm wasting all this money. And yet it was exactly the scenario where he was in Pacific time and the buyer was in Eastern time. And yes, there was a 40% difference in clicks, but not when you compare in the same time zone. And that is so critical. And if you don't understand exactly why time zone is so important, take out a piece of paper and just draw it out, and you'll see that it's physically different hours on the planet. And if you're not comparing the exact same 24 hours, you're going to get different results in most cases. So that's the first thing to understand. Now, this is the public stats page, so you can look things over here. You can see also that you sent one filtered click, one fake click got sent to your buyer, and you can click on it, and you can see this click actually got sent to your buyer. This is what it is. It's an anonymous type. That's why it was flagged as a filtered click. So it's not going to show up in your unique click sent today. It's not counted there because it's not a real click. But in addition to this unique click 91, you definitely sent one additional click. And also you can see now that Magick is showing you the number of clicks that were targeted at this link that were not sent at all. There were 18 clicks in this example that came through that were blocked, and you can set these in your advanced settings of your rotator. You just go down. It's one of the 6 bad types. You can set it to filtered or blocked. By default, Magick sets everything to filtered, but you can go in and block clicks if you want to prevent fake clicks from being sent to your buyer. So that what this is saying right here is that some of the clicks are blocked. We can open it up and look. We can see that bots are blocked, spiders are blocked. There were 18 of them that did not go out, and that can be a selling point. If you share this page with your buyer, you can say, look at what I'm doing. I'm filtering the clicks, and I'm blocking the clicks that are really bad so that you're not even seeing them. And in addition to that, I'm giving you the unique clicks that you ordered. In this case, I've sent 91 unique clicks to you in your time zone. And that's the critical part. So this is how you would look at the shared stats page of a rotator. Now let's go look at the public stats page that the Magick buyer has. If you have a buyer who's using Magick also, they can look at their public stats page and take a look, and oftentimes they will send you that link. So let's go take a look at one of those. Let's go up here. So here we can see this is yesterday, and I will choose this right now, yesterday. And I chose yesterday because a lot of these discussions between buyers and sellers are what happened yesterday. It's usually not over all time. It's usually like I have a discrepancy. I'm not seeing what you sent me. Yesterday is not what you told me you sent me. So let's take a look at this. So here I am. I'm in Eastern time zone, and this is what I'm showing. I received these clicks yesterday. So I received 81 total clicks. But now keep in mind, it's not just 81 total clicks. I also received some filtered clicks. I received 3 filtered clicks. These 3 clicks also came in, but they're not counted in my total clicks. They're not counted in my unique clicks. But 3 additional clicks did come through that as a Magick user, you're filtering. Now, if your seller is not using Magick and they don't have a way to block or filter their clicks, they may be sending you clicks that they think are legitimate that you are recognizing as fake clicks, and they're being filtered out. So you just have to understand that. If you're using a premier tracker like Magick, you have a lot more control over seeing what comes in. So in this case, 3 additional clicks did come in. And then also look at this, block clicks. If you have any clicks blocked, it's also going to tell you how many block clicks came in. So an additional 7. So from this page, you can tell that at least 81 plus 3 plus 7 clicks came in. So we're looking at least 91 clicks coming in. And if you weren't aware that your filtered clicks came in and that your block clicks came in, you would be completely unaware that an additional 10 clicks did come into your link or your rotator. So that's important to understand. Now let's take this a step further. Let's go to today. You are the buyer, and you're looking at your stats for today. Okay, here it is. I'm in Eastern time zone. I've bought these, and I'm looking at so far today, I've got 65 total clicks, 33 unique clicks. I have 4 block clicks that have come in also, so I've gotten at least 65 plus 4 clicks come in. And I'm looking at this, and I'm saying, okay, this is what it is, and maybe I'm talking to my seller through IM or something like that. I'm chatting, and they're in a different time zone, and we're having this conversation, and our stats aren't matching, and we're frustrated. Well, and you say, well, what time zone are you in? You ask the seller. Well, the seller says, I'm in Pacific time zone, U.S. You say, okay, well, hold on a second. You go up, you change your time zone to Pacific. You set your date range to today. And now look, your total clicks and your unique clicks are completely different. And so now you can talk apples to apples or oranges to oranges. You're not talking apples to oranges in this case. So you can have an intelligent conversation. But now if you look at this, the total count is, note this, 52 and 26. And if I go back to my time zone and I choose today, instead of 52 and 26, I have 65 and 33. That is a pretty significant difference that if you're looking for discrepancies and you're not accounting for time zone differences, you're going to be frustrated. You're going to think something's wrong. But if you don't understand time zone math, you don't understand about block clicks, you don't understand about filtered clicks, you don't understand how to read the data, it's very easy to think that clicks are being lost. But hopefully with this quick discussion, you know now which FAQs to review now that have been updated. You know to check your traffic quality, because that's absolutely going to affect your block click and filtered click rates. If you're sending those clicks to a buyer that's using Magick, a sophisticated buyer, you know how to account for time zones now so that you won't have those discrepancies anymore. So really you have the whole picture here of how to track and figure out the clicks between buyers and sellers. So if you're looking at something and you have a situation where you have a discrepancy and you can't figure it out and this hasn't explained it for you, just go back to the FAQs. One I showed you at the very beginning of this video, click why don't my click stats match, and go through this entire FAQ. We have a number of points in this that I've not covered in this video. Just go through that FAQ. If that does not solve the problem for you, just send us a ticket at our help desk and we'll go ahead and look at that and walk you through exactly what's going on. So this is Steve with Magick. Thanks so much. Bye-bye for now.